Hello everybody, my name is Mark, and today we're going to be talking about trading on Nadex. Now, the one question everybody has, even I asked myself when I first started trading on Nadex, is can the average trader be profitable on Nadex? Before I answer that question and get into anything with trading on Nadex or trading in general, I just want to put out a disclaimer out there. Trading is very, very risky. Do not invest money you cannot afford to invest, okay? You will lose your money if you don't know what you're doing, so please educate yourself and search everything on your own. Do not believe a single mentor. Don't even believe me after you hear what I'm saying. Just go do your own research, alright? The thing is, trading includes a lot of risk. So yes, you can be profitable, but it comes with risk, and also you could lose your money, which means you're not profitable. Nadex is a binary options platform, one of the only regulated binary options platform in the US. I believe there's another one called Cantor Exchange. I have not tried that platform yet, but you could trade on Cantor with less money. However, I think the liquidity is much different. It's worse than Nadex, and Nadex's liquidity is pretty bad currently. So what you have here, you have my chart here. This is the Heikin-Ashi bars. We got some EMAs, we got MACD, and that's pretty much it. I do have audio tape recording here. This is audio tape of the market, so when the market is live and it's moving, you will hear a noise, okay? And I will let you know when you hear it. Right now there's nothing going on, but I'm gonna be doing some live trades here. I mean, not live because it's a demo, but we'll take some demo trades while I explain to you guys everything, okay? So those are the current indicators I'm using right now, the MACD, Heikin-Ashi bars, and EMAs. If you don't know, don't worry, I will explain in a later video. This is not for really teaching you how to trade yet. I will be getting to that, but this first video I just want to go over some questions people normally ask while I do some trading. So strategies for Nadex. There's lots of strategies for Nadex. I remember when I first traded Nadex back in 2015. I was taking mainly daily trades, and this was with indices because they didn't have 5-minute binaries when I first started. By the way, you heard that noise? That was the market telling me that Euro USD and Euro JPY are selling. So if I go here and click this, you can see here it's selling, and I could actually take a trade because I just saw that it's selling from the audio tape, means traders are selling this pair, and according to my indicators it's telling me it's on a downtrend. So I could literally just do this right here, and this is for 5 minutes, and I place the order. So while that order goes, we'll continue talking. As you can see, it just sold again, so I'm pretty confident about this trade. Now I'm trading the Asian session, okay? It's 1 a.m. EST, which means New York time. Basically it's 1 a.m. right now for me. Normally I wouldn't trade the US session later. I don't usually trade that because there's a lot of movement, and so I trust in the Asian session. When this moves a lot, it means it's probably gonna follow through with the trend. But because in the New York session, when the US market opened, there's a lot of buying and selling, I normally wouldn't take trades just based off of this and this. You need some kind of like awareness with the price action. So I didn't even zoom out. I could tell that the market just broke support line, and this was actually the entry. The support was actually the entry, so I'm pretty confident in this trade. I'm gonna take a look at pound USD as well. We're not gonna do anything if there's no good pricing. However, there is good pricing here. I could get a buy contract for $80, which means I'll probably make like just less than 20 because of the fees. So I will buy that. So it's in 2 minutes. I'm pretty confident because if we look at the MACD, it's getting to a buy right now, and we could see the EMAs right here. They're all buying, and the Heikin-Ashi is green, and it broke this Heikin-Ashi's top. So that's how I usually confirm my trades, okay? I will go over this strategy in later videos, but let's talk about some other different strategies. So there's plenty of strategies you could use trading Nadex, and some of them are intraday. And when I say intraday, it means they expire throughout the day. For example, at 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Those are intraday trades. Then there's the daily trades, which normally close at like, I believe 4:15, if I'm not mistaken. So there's different strategies you could use to trade on Nadex. All of them are not 100%. You're never gonna get a strategy that wins 100% of the time. But if you know what you're doing and you practice, this is why demo is important, guys. If you practice and practice and practice, you will get it, and eventually you will have a winning strategy that you can use to enter and exit trades. Now, for example, I'm trading on demo here, okay? I'm not trading too risky. You know, when people trade demo, they put in all their positions. You know, they put in 50 positions. Like, whoa, you start off with 25,000 on demo, by the way. So you start off with 25,000 on demo on Nadex, and people put in like 100 contracts for $8,000 or something. But if you were trading live, think about it. If you had $25,000, would you risk $8,000 on a single trade? No, that's too risky. You would never do that. So what I'm doing here is just slowly trading one contract, you know, even though it's only $23, $80. I don't assume I'm going to start a live account whenever I'm going to start it with $100. I mean, with the $25,000. I've traded Nadex before. I started with $1,000 before. So I'll probably start with a few $1,000s. I'm not trying to sell you a dream here where you're going to make millions on Nadex or something. So I'm going to start off with something light, you know. And also another thing, Nadex probably would not fill you in for 80 contracts. I see people taking 150 and, you know, 200, 300 contracts. But on a live account, if you look at it, guys, most of the time you could get filled in for like 10 contracts max before you can't even enter that trade. So my trade is expiring in 5 seconds. I'm pretty confident I win both of these. The reason why it was showing negative is because of the what do you call it? Is because of the, I don't know how to explain it, but usually when you buy and sell contract, if you buy for $80, if someone is selling for a higher price, it will show that you're negative, but you're still winning. As you can see, I bought pound USD right here, and it won. It ended above the price, and I believe it was it Euro JPY, guys? Yeah, I sold it right here, and it basically won. So both trades were really good, pretty good in the money. Now the next thing we want to look at, guys, is we want to talk about strategies for Nadex that actually work. Okay, now 5-minute binaries, you will find strategies that do work for 5-minute binaries, and then there'll be strategies that work for longer time frame. I recommend personally you trade longer time frame. We do have an odd USD signal. I believe it was odd USD, not Euro JPY. I'm sorry, guys. So as you can see, odd USD is selling. So before I continue with my strategy talk, I'm gonna take a sell here. Now the reason for this sell is because I see the Heikin Ashi broke the previous bar, plus the EMAs are moving one direction, the MACD is telling me to sell, and I just got confirmation from the audio tape that it's selling. So why not take it? Now this, I would presume, is a very risky trade if you were trading somewhere in London session or the US session. The reason for that being is because it's not actually far from the entry point as it seems. Okay, if we go to Forex Factory right now, there's no news or anything, but if you were to open a trade, let's say at like 4:30 a.m., 8:30, this is when markets are moving, and you know, you might end up with a loss here. It's still 2 minutes. I could lose it. I'm gonna keep on the chart. Actually, I might take one more trade, and if I do take one more trade, let me see what I could take. I'm not gonna take this because it just crossed over and the EMA is still pointing down, even though everything else is good. Let's see Euro JPY. There is no good contract here, so we will skip that. Let's see pound JPY. I mean, you see, this would be a good trade this is actually, since it's demo, there is no good trade here because it's demo and it's already filled. There's nothing I could take here. Pound USD, last one before maybe this one's a good one, guys. Okay, we could actually take this for 93. And the reason I'm taking this entry instead of the upper entry up here, guys, it's very simple. Because right here, if I take it right here, the pricing is at 1334. So it's very close, and I don't want to risk entering too close for only making $30. And remember, this was like $70, so I would only be making $30 profit if it ended above that. The way Nadex contracts works is 0 to 100. That means basically when you buy at 54, you're only making the difference between 54 and 100, which would be 46, minus the about like $1.80 fees. So almost $2 fees. The reason you get feed is when you open a trade, you get charged 90 cents, and when the trade closes in your favor, you get charged 90 cents. If it doesn't close in your favor, you don't get charged that 90 cents. I do believe, I don't know if they changed the rules because I'm just getting back into Nadex. So we're waiting for these trades. As you can see here, it says you're negative, but let me click the chart. We're still in the money. We said we wanted to close below that. The reason why it says we're out of the money is because if we were to buy a contract right now, we would lose $2.50 on that trade because you're basically closing out your trade, and this is the spread. So, and now look, it says someone's selling it for $99, but it's not going to end above this. So there's no way I would like risk losing all that money because I'm too scared that it's going to end above this price. Now, I'm pretty confident this will win. If we saw the money here, it was like 26,100 and something. I forgot the price. We started at $26,080. So right now we're at 26 and 1. So we've made roughly $70, around $70, almost $70. 60 something dollars anyway. So right now we're waiting again, and while we're waiting for a trade to pursue, we're gonna just keep talking. Nadex strategies. So some of the strategies that I've come across were for indices such as the S&P 500, the DAX, the Wall Street 30, which is I believe the Dow Jones, and that's the US Tech 100, sorry. So there's a couple indices that they were strategies for, and these were intraday strategies. So maybe you take them once a day and you come back later to see if it won or lost. There was strategies for pound USD, which I believe was written by a trader called Crystal, and she made the afternoon delight for Nadex, which is also good. It just uses MACDs and normal candlesticks, or even Heiken Ashi. I can't remember which candlesticks specifically because I haven't used it for a while. And then there was a strategy for gold and pound JPY. These strategies are online if you want to search them up, but I will introduce them to later videos. Let's see, we had a signal that Euro JPY was selling. So you see, this is too risky. I would not risk that. So I'm going to look at other trades such as Euro USD. Let's see, we're following the trend, so we're not going to trade against the trend. However, this did just cross the line and then failed. So maybe you could take that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to my strategy. Again, so there's nothing here to take, and that's fine. I'm not really chasing trades here because the key is to have discipline yourself to follow a strategy, whether it's losing or winning. If you believe in the strategy, you could make it work. Okay, and this is what I'm going to be teaching you in later videos. I'm gonna go over everything with Nadex, guys. I'm not just gonna blind start somewhere in the middle where like you have no idea what's going on. If you're new to Nadex and you don't understand what's going on, it's fine. I'm gonna teach you everything from setting up charts to strategies, different trading strategies, and then I will also share my strategy. which I've already shared in the beginning of this video anyway. I've told you guys I use the EMAs. The settings for the EMAs are right here, the MACDs, and I will be going over this here in another video. It's not a free program, so, and it's not my program, but it's not free anyway. So right now we're just gonna focus on the free stuff. You know, if you do want something like this to tell you when the market is selling or buying so you could follow the trend, example right now it says USD JPY is actually really selling. If I go here and I look at it, I see that it's really selling. However, my system does not have a confirmation. And that's the thing, guys. If you have a system or a strategy you're using and then you use this software, it can help you figure out what is going on in the market. You know, it's telling me that the markets are selling when they're selling, so then I could go see the market and see if it's suitable for my strategy, which it isn't. So that's fine. Another thing, if you're new to trading, open up a free demo. Even if you're not new, just open up a free demo and then try to do what I teach you in these videos. I'm gonna try my best to make sure that you understand, and if you don't understand, you could leave a comment down below. Please share the video and subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping more videos whenever I get the chance, probably every day or every 2 days. Okay, I'm gonna be doing that every single 2 days or something like that. So yeah, look forward to my videos. I think maybe we'll look for one more trade. We'll wait till it expires because it's 40 seconds. Since it's 40 seconds, we're not in a rush to get a trade right now. We have time and we're patient, you know. This was what, like 15 minutes worth of video, and we made quite a bit of money. What else is going on here? It's been like 15 minutes or longer. I'm not sure how long the recording has been going for. However, we are about to end here, and maybe we can talk more about different strategies in another video. I'm just waiting to see if we get any more sells. You know, I'll be looking to sell maybe the Euro USD if it signals a sell. You know, if it's selling, it will alert me. Right now it's not selling, so maybe we wait 30 more seconds, otherwise we'll end up the video here. I do believe we started with $26,089. You could check in the beginning of the video. We ended with $26,144.25, and I believe that's a profit of $55 if I'm not wrong, and which is good. You know, for 15 minutes plus the video. And I'm not gonna go crazy with the contracts, guys. You're never gonna see me going really crazy, like getting 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 contracts. I'm not gonna do that. Here we see some buys. Odd USD might be the choice here. I'm not sure. No, it's not. So yeah, this was the only signals we've gotten. This is a patient market, so we're just taking trades based on strategy and we're following the rules. There is nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna end off the video here, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos based on like trading in general. If you want to learn how to trade on Nadex profitable, or just learn in general how the markets on Nadex work and how you could build your own strategy, you could share the video and comment down below what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time.